Welcome in to Gardendale, Alabama, where the Rockets will be hosting Hueytown, and I'll mention this again throughout the telecast, but this is the best baseball rivalry, I think. Maybe not necessarily in the state, but it certainly is in Jefferson County, no question. Well-coached, good kids, good fans, and that's what we expect today is a great game between Hueytown and Gardendale. However, I don't think it will eclipse what happened 2 years and 10 days ago. Curveball, ground ball to second. Fielded, throws over to short. Let's play a little bonus baseball here in Gardendale, Alabama. We are still tied 0-0. There's a base hit up the middle. Seeley charges. We got to play at the plate. Here comes the throw, and he is out by a yard. Runner goes. Throw down. I believe he got him. Nice play by Klein. The put out at second. 0-0 in the 14th. Curveball, he got him. Wow. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right side. They're going to try and turn two. They cannot, and Hueytown has broken the goose eggs. Bases loaded. 1-1 tie, bottom of the 17th. Tanner Vaughn throws. Ground ball, left field, Combs. Ball game. Combs drives in Burdette. Rockets win. Hey, welcome as we are diamond side talking with Coach Chandler and Coach Keedy. This is one of, if not the best rivalry in Jefferson County. I love to watch these two play baseball. But what do you say we keep it under 17 innings?
Yeah, hey, look, I'm totally in agreement with that. And, in fact, Coach Chandler admitted that if we go extras today, he's just going to let us win so to keep everybody happy.
Hey, reflect back on that game a little bit for me, Billy.
That was something. I mean, an incredible game. Both teams, obviously made a bunch of defensive plays to keep that game scoreless through 16 innings. I mean, I know we threw a couple guys out at the plate. I know he made some big defensive plays. We had guys at first and second, 1 or 2 innings with nobody out and didn't score. And it was just really the teams making good plays, and good pitching as well.
Tell me who you're starting on the mound, what he throws, and the overall, just give me a team status.
Yeah, so we're throwing Jackson Carmichael. Y'all actually saw him the other night. He's throwing again tonight. Be a little bit on a shorter pitch count than he was the other night. But, he's going to throw a fastball about 84, 85, 86, and, got a good breaking ball that can throw for a strike. He's a good pitcher. He's playing next year at East Mississippi.
Cool. Assess your team and who's throwing.
Yeah, Austin Webb's going to go tonight for us. He's what I would consider our number 2. He's going to go to Central Alabama next year, and he's about the same. He's going to be 84, 85, and he's a good competitor and gives us a chance to win when he pitches.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let's play ball. Never seen anything like it, Rebecca. It was just fabulous. And when I got home, on my way home, down 65, I called Ron Ingram, the longtime high school writer for
Birmingham
know that
name.
News. Now He's on the staff of the Alabama High School Athletic Association. I said, Ron, I think we just broke a record. And, he's Mr. Memory. He said, yeah, 17 innings, that's a record. But the greatest thing about it, they went 16 scoreless. I mean, they were throwing guys off the bench that hadn't pitched before. And they were getting them outs, obviously. But, Becky, you've been around this sport, baseball, softball, volleyball. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Well, nothing to this extent, but when we were playing in the state tournament back, if I get the years right, 2003, our first game, we went almost 2 games worth against Benjamin Russell. And we just kept back and forth. But, we played international tiebreaker.
Okay, go into detail on that.
Straight up. So, yeah, you take your last batter, put them on second.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I asked both of those coaches today, I asked them if they wanted to do international tiebreaker, and they're like, no, thank you.
That's awesome. They do it in major leagues and minor leagues now.
Do they?
Yeah, they put him on second, last guy up, and, with nobody out in the 10th inning. I don't know if my jury's still out on that. And right now I would say I'm not fond of it. They just changed the game of baseball
Well,
in the 10th inning. But I'm not going to get into that.
Okay.
I want to get into this ball game because I said in the intro and in the interview with Coach Keating and Coach Chandler, this is a great rivalry. Do you agree? I mean, you grew up in this area. You're Mortimer Jordan.
Absolutely,
This baseball
absolutely.
rivalry goes back years and years.
Absolutely. Anything local to me, within the Jefferson County area, it all feels like rivalry.
Bob, our PA announcer, is going to continue with the starting lineups, and we are going to bring them to you as well as we have a 4 o'clock, a little after first pitch. The visitors from Hueytown, which, by the way, we saw
That's
5
right.
days ago? Something
Yeah,
like
that's
that?
right, last
It was
Thursday.
great. We saw the catcher.
Absolutely.
He's just an outstanding player. Zane Barnes in left field. He's a glove man. All right, and then we look at the Gardendale Rockets. It all revolves around 2 through 6 when it comes to hitters, but the other guys can put the bat on the ball as well. And we're going to stop now for the playing of our national anthem. You ever stop to think how many national anthems you've listened to in your life?
I never have, but it never gets old.
Absolutely.
Love
Great
it.
answer. Hey,
Love
tell
it.
me about this weather, Becky.
I wish I could. It's great for planting a garden. I did my garden.
Are you a gardener?
I am. I planted it. My family and I finished planting yesterday.
Where do you live?
We live
I'm just
in
joking.
the Morris area.
I was going to go take all your tomatoes.
Oh, well, you're going to have to give them a little bit. We
Okay,
need,
yeah.
need some rain, though. But not today.
I think we may no, and we
a
won't
little
get
bit
any
Saturday
today.
night,
but
maybe Sunday.
yes, we may get some on the weekend. You are absolutely correct. On the hill, you're looking at Austin Webb. He's the second ace in their pen as he loosens up. Catcher behind the plate. That's Parker Robinson. And we're about ready to play ball. I'm ready for it.
I was talking to Coach Kitty, and he said that Jefferson County, they're probably one of the only schools in Jefferson County with turf fields. That everybody else is still with your regular fields, but they're one of the only ones. Is that?
You want to tell me, are you in favor of artificial? Or I understand one thing about it, Becky, and that's that it's cost-saving measure on the long run.
I could see that. I would probably, and I asked him, I said, is it different when you go for playoffs and you're not playing on turf? I mean, doesn't the ball change? Doesn't it how the ball hits the turf, doesn't that change? And he said, not so much. So whatever they play in the state or in the playoffs, that's what I would want.
Well, I thought he had completed his warm-up tosses. There goes Billy Chandler, because I
Goes
think he
back
thought the
again.
same thing
He did.
as he's just repeating his path.
Ooh, nice
Throw down
shot.
from Robinson. Good arms, good teams. Golden Gophers, the visitors here, are 20-13. They are 5-0 in their area. The Rockets are undefeated in their area as well, as they are 6-0. Gardendale is 13-19 overall. But both these coaches, you see them there, really believe in early strong schedules. That's why they have double-digit losses. Bronson Moore, the shortstop, will lead it off for Hueytown, facing Austin Webb. Up and away. And we are underway. Ball and a strike. Webb.
Oh.
There's a base hit. Second
sure
pitch right into center field. And Bronson Moore is aboard with nobody out. That's the way to start it off for Hueytown.
You know, I learned that Coach Chandler's son used to play for Coach Kitty.
Yes.
Isn't that something?
That's
Coach Chandler said his wife would wear a Hueytown hat and a Gardendale T-shirt.
well. You can't choose
On game
there,
day.
can you?
No. And he'd have to call pitches with his son in the box.
Caleb Chapin, the second baseman, batting second for Hueytown. Love their uniforms, the lighter gold with the purple. I'm fond of the Rockets, too. White and their traditional deep red. Pulled that bat back at the last second. So we go to 1-1. Austin Webb. He's a senior.
Oh,
Tell me how to bunt. Because you did it a lot, right?
you know, that's the only thing I really could do. So I was very successful at bunting. Of course, the way baseball and softball bunt seems to be different. We would put them up in the box, and then you'd square around. We used to do it. Watch him. You know, it's changed over the years, but we'd give it away. Typically, we'd start at in the front of the box if you're going to bunt.
Did you hit like a marked player, though? If you bunted that much, did they know it and try and throw you high strikes? So you miss.
Oh, no. We bunted about every chance we could, I tell you, because it was about making the defense make a play, you know, especially if we couldn't get around on the pitcher. But even then, we would do it early on. We didn't wait till a sticky situation. It was just part of what we did. With no outs or one out, we were typically going to bunt, move that runner into second, scoring position at least.
Ariza, one of the best players in the county, catcher. He's a good catcher. He's a good hitter. He's a good leader. And weren't you telling me Thursday night that he came from Venezuela?
Yes, he did, and basically self-taught English. Learned the language. So
there's a hit and run. Yeah. Ball will drop in right field in front of Swam. Bronson will make the turn and stay at third. Runners at first and third. A couple of hits for Hueytown. They're rallying here in the top of the first.
And Coach Chandler said that Jose's parents dad just recently joined the family, so he didn't
from
get
Venezuela.
To come. Mm-hmm. But he recently joined, so now they're all together.
Oh, that's the best story I've heard all week.
I know. I was like, I love this kid even before I saw him. It's a great story.
And you know, baseball's a very popular sport in that part of the world, Venezuela.
Well,
I'm sure he had to have played early, don't you think?
Said he had played there some, but then when they came to the States, he didn't really play initially. He
really?
was at Pelham. And it took him a little bit, but then when he came to Hueytown, he got right back in it and picked right back up, and now going to college. So,
yeah. He is going to Central Community College.
You know what's crazy is that Gardendale's got two folks going. I mean, they're going to be teammates here in a couple of months.
Rivals today, teammates next year.
That's right. 1
ball, 1 strike. Webb's in a little bit of a jam here early. Runners at first and third, just one down. And this is Jackson Carmichael, speaking of college. Carmichael is going to East Mississippi State. Webb delivers to Carmichael on a 1-1 count. That's upstairs. 2-1. Infield still at regulation. Love to turn 2 and get out of it.
We watched Carmichael throw a bunch of pitches last Thursday. Goodness.
Yeah, now Vaughn came in, their number 2 guy, and did a nifty job in the 7th. So we've seen they've got 2 lively arms. In fact, Carmichael is pitching for Hueytown, and now he's at the plate. 2-1 count. Throw over. More of a courtesy throw, I think. But you do want to keep them close for that exact reason, for a double play. All right, here comes the 2-1 delivery from Gardendale's Austin Webb. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. He just buzzed that one by him. Boy, it's just got very, very quiet. First and third. Here's the 2-2 from Webb. Runner goes, throw down, not in time, and Moore will throw, will come home and score. Throw to third, not in time. You send them in motion, stuff happens, right?
It does. It does. Sometimes you have to create the chaos.
It's like you were saying about bunts a minute ago when you played and when you coached. It's part of the game, you know?
Well, and so, some folks aren't fans of it, but I do love it.
Oh, I love smaller ball. Fouled back. Another full count.
Well, in softball they got slap hitters. They got all kinds of things going on in softball.
All right. Austin Webb already allowed a run and a couple of hits. Just 1 down now with a runner at third. There's a little roller to second base. That will score Riza easily. As actually, that was a pinch runner. Scoring was Braylon Towns. I remember he pinched run. He pinched a lot. Courtesy run for catchers and pitchers the other night. Yeah.
Yes.
So it is 2-0. Golden Gophers on the road here at Gardendale. All right, Noah 6 will step to the plate. That roller was so slow that Carmichael reached. That was every bit as good as a bunt, wasn't it?
I would think so. It got him on.
Infield hit for Carmichael. Here's 6. Away.
Makes me wonder if that turf slowed down the ball.
Has it been your experience at some of the artificial surfaces?
We didn't play on them.
Oh,
but,
wow.
I mean,
I guess that's true for me, too.
No, we had no idea about this stuff. No, I used to coach a little travel ball team, and we played, and I wasn't a fan of it myself. I think sometimes because it's different mentally, it can get into a player's head that it's going to be different.
2-0. Looked like he was taken. It'll go to 2-1.
So we weren't big fans of it. I like to control what you can control. And then when they threw the turf, I'm like, I can't control that.
You're right. But did you ever cut your grass, have it cut to where it favored your team?
Oh, no, sir. We just did good if the lawnmower was working.
You're a funny girl, Becky Recky.
Well, I'm just telling you. That's the truth.
That's awesome.
I didn't have time to think that far. No.
Upstairs, that's ball 4, and 6 is aboard with 4 balls. And that'll move Carmichael to second. Still just one out. Hueytown's trying to pour it on here early. Landon Pickens, the designated hitter, just a sophomore, left-hander. Gardendale's pretty much got him played straight away. Webb to the belt. Just a bit outside. It's a great setting, isn't it? Football stadium's over there, softball stadium's over there, gymnasium. You can just walk right across the parking lot and you're there.
That's right. You're here. Get you a good parking spot. You can go to all of them at one time.
Yep.
Or one setting. It's real neat.
Pickens takes it high. It's 2-0. Austin Webb's kind of a tall, lanky dude, isn't he? And I mean that in a flattering way.
Up here, it's kind of hard. When we were last Thursday, we were like ground level. You could really see their height. Up here, it's like fancy.
3-0, don't want to load them. And then I'm thinking Pickens is taken. What about you?
I would. I bet Coach says you better.
Inside corner, strike one.
Is that pretty much standard?
I think so. I think.
But
the better hitters
coming.
will sometimes. Yeah, but the better hitters, coaches will give them the green light.
Mm-hmm.
The 3-1. Just missed, and the sacks are full of Golden Gophers. That moves Carmichael to third, Six is at second, and Pickens is at first. And time for the battery to talk it over. Robinson goes out to the mound to Webb. Meanwhile, Billy Chandler down the third base line is talking it over with Christian Kelly. I love tidbits like this, and it was in the notes provided by Billy Chandler. He's an honor student. He's a member of the Honor Society.
That was a big standout. With the hours that are demanded on him, practices.
Yeah.
That's just really something.
First pitch to Kelly, right in there. Webb's got no place to put Kelly. Just one out. Look what a hit'll do for Hueytown. Just a little high. It's 1-1. You realize we've almost seen as many runs. Fly ball, right field, swam right at him, drifts a little to his left, got the catch. The runner will tag. That's Carmichael coming home. They move up to third and stay at first since it was hit to right field. But now we have scored or seen as many runs scored as we did 2 years ago. So that's a sac fly for Kelly. Slade Wilson, another kind of tall, lanky guy. Certainly remember him from Thursday night.
First baseman, right?
He is indeed.
Good target.
Yep.
We talked about last time.
Yes, we did. Your memory's better than mine.
Well,
I have trouble remembering who played Thursday. No, it's not that bad. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Pulled a little string, did Austin Webb. And he has jumped ahead in the count against Slade Wilson. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Hueytown has plated 3. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Not before 3 runs are scored in the top half of the first inning by Hueytown. You're watching Jeff Coed TV.
Welcome. We are Hueytown High. Every day is a great day to be a Golden Gopher. We are Jeff Coed Strong.
Back at Gardendale.
Which is a bit of zoom here.
You know, I was talking about the uniforms just a little bit ago. Were you a uniform guy? Uniform gal? I mean,
What do you
I
mean,
always,
like
no,
making
I
them
just always
snazzy?
wanted to look perfect. Now, when you get out there, you know, that's out of the question. You're going to get dirty.
Oh, yeah.
But like team photos, stuff like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
you want to
yeah.
look
good,
good.
play good.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I think it's true. It makes you play better.
Oh, it does. You get a swag about you.
Yep. The ball thrown by Carmichael. Matthews leads it off. He's a junior, plays second. Ball and a strike. That one's chopped right back to the mound. Carmichael to Wilson, one down, one quick out. Trip Green, left fielder and a senior. Steps to the plate. Green hitting in the 2 slot. He will face Carmichael. As we saw, there's a strike. As we saw the other night, Jackson Carmichael doesn't take his time.
It's fast.
I mean, he's already thrown another pitch.
He is.
Just while I glanced over to look at you.
Get after it.
I kind of like the pace, but there is a time that is chopped foul, scooped up by Ariza. But if they get to working too fast, I'm certainly not opposed to stepping out.
Oh, gosh, no. Quick pitch.
Oh, yeah, and they do it. It's one of those little things about baseball and softball that I just love. Took a little off, swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Trip Green, and 2 quick outs for Jackson Carmichael, who's looking like he did the other night in McAdory. Number 3, Cam Roberts, the junior center fielder. It's pretty cool when you kind of start going around where you're seeing teams for a second time.
Oh, it is fun.
Because you can remember how they played. You remember how they were shifted. Wind up, Carmichael. Just missed. 1-1. Carmichael.
Oh,
That is hit hard to center field.
going hard.
Center right field, and the center fielder 6 comes over and makes the grab for the final out of the inning. Roberts scorched that ball.
Sure enough, we about had a collision out there, though.
Yeah. Boy, did you see the one in Major League the other day? Bad.
I did not.
I'll talk to you about it on the other side of the break.
Okay,
It's 3-0
okay.
after 1. Hueytown's in front on Jeff Coed TV.
This is Gardendale High School, where it's always a great day to be a Rocket. The Gardendale Rockets are Jeff Coed strong.
Second, we go. And Hueytown's already at bat again. It was Parker Meadows that ran into the left fielder for Detroit, and he clipped his head.
Oh.
And they had to take him off and take him immediately to the hospital.
Oh, my.
And, I look back at the replay. It's one of those balls that nobody could definitely call.
Mm-hmm.
And, you always think, all right, center fielder's ball. Well, who had to bet the left fielder not making the catch? But talk about how did you coach your outfielders to make sure they didn't collide?
We would actually, that would be like part of our fundamentals on practicing, because it was the gray areas, not the absolutes. And so, center field, we'd always say, center field has the call on the
Right.
ball, always. And you keep calling and you keep calling.
Love this kid. He's just a ball player, and what an outfielder. He made some plays the other night against McAdory. Remember the run-in gapper?
Going hard, fast.
And he, you know what? I remember correctly. He was calling them off.
When you say you center fielder, it's kind of like the general of the outfield,
Yeah, exactly.
But now, baseball, the field's so much larger.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. I'm sure there are rules for that, but you sure hate to see collisions. That's
No, because, there's no pads. You're wearing sliding pads, but that's not going to help you in a collision. Barnes, the senior left fielder. Oh, framed it. Nice job, Parker Robinson. I think that was the catcher's frame.
The catcher sure can sell a pitch. Oh, he did it again.
Yep.
Oh.
But he didn't.
Not enough.
The ball was too far outside for
Yeah,
him to
little
look
much.
good framing it. So Barnes is aboard with a walk here in the second inning.
That was one of the neat things to coach the catchers and being subtle.
Yeah.
You don't frame everything.
No, you don't.
But the ones that are close, little tuck, little nip here,
Yep.
and working with the blue, that helps.
Yeah, you can develop a relationship back there.
Absolutely. We
You're
were
with
just
him
hanging out there together.
7 innings, or maybe more with these two teams.
Or 17. Yes.
Ball and a strike. As Austin Webb will deliver. The hitter is Bronson Moore, who singled on the second pitch of the game and ended up scoring.
I met this blue in the parking lot when I drove up. He was shining his shoes.
See? Good ump.
Yep.
Looking good. Makes you
It
call
was
better
shiny
balls
there.
than strike.
That's right.
Well, he ran, and throw was just on the shortstop side of the bag, and a stolen base, a delayed stolen base by Moore. Watch it.
That's something softball does a lot of, is delayed steals.
I like it. Did you do it a lot?
Certain players could do it. You'd give them the green light if they saw it, if they had the speed and they had that read. But it wasn't for everybody.
Were you fast? Yes, if you bunted a lot, you
yes,
had to
I
be.
was really fast.
You were a blaze.
I was so fast. It was crazy.
Are you still?
No.
Shot
No,
to
sir.
left. Green on the run. Dives. Can't make the catch. That's going to the wall on the warning track. Coming around to score is Moore. And we got a 4-0 lead following the base hit of Caleb Chapman. He hit that ball pretty well.
Thought that left fielder was going to have it. That's just, that's one of those tough calls, too. You go all out. You got runners on. You play it safe. You just block it up.
Check that. That was actually Moore at the plate who drove in Barnes. There's a line shot to center, just over the reach of Caleb Banks. Runner will advance. And Chapman does as well, and he's at second. It's been a struggle for Webb here, hasn't it?
A little bit. Defense can't really do anything about singles. It just happens.
Hey, what leadoff hitter?
Oh, that's that
Bronson
catcher.
Moore. What's that?
This is our catcher. This is Jose coming up, right?
It
that
is,
the-
number 12.
Yes. Whoa.
He lifts the fly ball. Cam Roberts drifts over, center fielder.
Sacking it.
Yep, that is definitely deep enough to score yet another run. Chapman. Moore scored. So, Ariza gets the sac fly and the RBI. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jackson Carmichael, who singled and scored back in the first inning. And we're just in the second inning. And the visitors are up 5-0. Defense has been out there a lot, hasn't they?
They have been.
It's in the bottom of the first. It went 1, 2, 3. Boy, that's a nice
good.
cut by Carmichael. Five, 0. Ball hit. Right field. Swam makes the catch. And Ariza will cruise into third. So you got a runner at third with 2 outs now. And coming to the plate is Noah Six. He singled back in the first. Bats from the left side of the plate, senior center fielder. Outside,
coming in.
Ball clipped off the glove of Robinson. He tries to throw back to Webb. The throw is not nearly in time, and it was offline too. So it is 6-0, Hueytown. Look at that. You think that was a pitch count, a
was
pitch
rough.
call mix-up? You know, maybe he was expecting something different.
Could be, but sometimes you can plan to throw something and it just doesn't get on target.
Well,
So I mean, he's like, there's so many little things that can go wrong. It's hard to pinpoint.
That ball is outside. That was not.
No, right opposite.
2-1. There's a good shot. That's 6.
Oh, that's a great shot.
That's upstairs too. It is 3-1. As Hueytown is trying to extend this inning as well. 6, as you may have seen in our starting lineups, it's a walk. He'll take first. So he's got a single and a walk. But he spells his name S-Y-X.
That's very interesting.
Yes, it is, because I would have immediately thought that's a Sykes. But not the case.
Here we go.
Pickens will step up. There's a strike. Webb needs to get it going. I think he's going to. Oh and 1. Runner
nice
goes.
throw.
Throw down. Not in time. Successful stolen base for 6. There's a look. Pretty good throw, wasn't it?
Also, one hop right to it.
6 got a good jump. There you see.
It wasn't even
mean, that was-
close.
No, it wasn't. Sometimes you steal on the pitcher. Sometimes you steal on the catcher. I think that one was on the pitcher. There's a shot into left center field. Coming over, grabbing it on one hop is Trip Green. He's going to throw to the plate. It is up the first baseline, and it is 7-0. as 6 walks and scores. You know,
Got coach coming out.
Here comes Ryan Keaty. I wouldn't mention it to Billy Chandler during the game at all. It's like talking to a pitcher who's got a no-no. But he mentioned it at the end of the game. He said every time Jeff Go Ed TV does our game, we go to extra innings, one time 17. Then we were at Oak Grove last year, and we went 9. And I think it was 2-1. But he was, he mentioned it. As a matter of fact, that was something that stuck in his craw, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so. That mental game. He's like, we had to get over that.
Well, they're not wasting any
Having
time
you guys
tonight.
cover, so. But, one of the things that I was talking to Coach Kitty earlier today, and I know he does a lot of things with his team for bonding. They go to Gulf Shores. They play in a putt-putt golf tournament.
That's awesome. Yeah.
He does a lot of things because he's like, you know what? Not all these guys, this is going to be their only baseball experience. Not everybody's going to go to college.
Right.
And he's like, I want to give them something to remember.
Well, we have a pitcher's change. Austin Webb gives way to Connor Hoover. See if he can't put this fire out.
When you were playing, did your coach talk much about the mental game? How to manage
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because, when you're not a real good player, you better have a high baseball IQ. You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah, you know what? We both do, don't we?
I do.
But that's why, and I'm not going to just boo and hiss, but when somebody tells me baseball's boring, I want to draw back on them. Or softball. Softball probably is less boring than baseball when you think about it. There's so much quick action, stolen bases, bunts, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it seemed late in my career that they started really putting emphasis on the mental game, and how to get your players in the box, managing the count, and controlling what they could control.
Connor Hoover faces Christian Kelly. The lefty. That's fouled back by Pickens. Oh, Pickens is at first. That's Kelly, as I just said. My bad. Kelly with the 0-1. Just a bit outside. Unlike Thursday at McAdory, there actually are just a few scarce clouds.
Just a few, but still gorgeous.
Oh, it's perfect.
I heard some of the news crew talking about getting sunburned at the golf tournament.
They did. By the way, kudos to this group of people. I watched some of it, and I thought they did an excellent job. And let me tell you, I've done a little golf. It is not easy to cover because they're constantly moving. There's 18 holes. But I watched it. They did a great job. There's a fly ball, center field. Roberts comes over, actually drops in front of him, and the charging Trip Green. And Hueytown's at it again with runners at first and second and 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Pickens to second, Kelly to first. Hueytown has 7 runs on 7 hits. Here comes Connor Hoover. Look, he might have taken just a little bit off in the first pitch to Slade Wilson. Slade is a senior, and Coach Chandler says he's a real dynamic kid. He's a leader. You got to have 2 or 3 spark plugs like that on the team. Fouls that one back. Over the first base dugout. 0-2 as Hoover is ahead of Slade Wilson, the senior. That's high. Tried to get him to fish, but
Not.
Wilson not biting.
He's like, no, not close.
This Hueytown team, under the direction of Billy Chandler in his 6th year, has a very senior-laden swing and a miss. Boy, that was a great pitch. They have 7 on the field. And we have played 1.5, and Hueytown is in control, 7-zip on Jeff Coed TV.
A big congratulations to the Gardendale Rockets as they won both the team title and the individual low medalist at the Jeff Coed Golf Tournament Monday at Woodward Golf Club in Bessemer. We at Jeff Coed TV were proud to broadcast for the first time ever live golf coverage that included 7 teams of boys and girls and 65 plus players all battling for the title. And boy, did we have a great round to showcase. Both the team and the individual competitions went into a playoff. Gardendale's Michael Tripp Collins sticking this approach shot on the 3rd playoff hole to give the Gardendale Rockets the team win over Corner. And the Rockets' William Osborne claimed the individual title, sticking this iron close on the 1st playoff hole to go on and win the overall medalist. If that last name sounds a little familiar, it's because his dad is our own Jeff Coed TV's Chris Osborne, who called the match. A big thanks to all who helped produce and organize the tournament, and once again, congratulations to William Osborne and the rest of the Gardendale Rockets as they win the Jeff Coed Golf Tournament.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 5, Gunnar Wyatt.
We knew it immediately, didn't we? Man, I hated running. I hated running to the fence after a ball. It's even worse if you're the one that missed it.
Well, no, the worst
it's the
part
loneliest feeling in the world.
Going to the dugout after you've gone to the fence. That's the worst part.
Parker Robinson at the plate. His first at-bat. He's going to Lawson State. Good player.
Oh, sure enough.
He is the senior catcher. And here's the pitch from Jackson Carmichael, who is given up. A couple of hits and a run in this inning. Banks scored.
I was asking
They
Ryan,
don't like that call.
What's that?
They don't like that. I heard some boos. I think it's fun. I jumped on you.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
That's out of play. Close to the bullpen. Down the right field line. Here's the 1-2 as Carmichael likes to work ahead. There is a runner at second. That's Wyatt. That's ball. It's 2-2. Boy, he's got a wide stance, doesn't he?
Takes up the whole box.
Yeah, he does. I mean, literally.
Oh, he didn't move.
No, he didn't. I think, was he
Could've brushed
hoping for
him.
an HBP? They don't move much anymore. We used to dive out of the way. Now you just take it.
I think you get in trouble if you dive out of the way. He's got to be a ball magnet. There's nothing here.
Here we go.
Is it back?
We're
I'm back. Okay.
Yep. You're back.
Okay.
You are right here. Hitting from the left side is Nash Barnes, the sophomore first baseman. Looking to pull the Rockets back into this game. They've plated one and here in the bottom of the second inning. But they need a few more. Nobody out and 2 on. Now's the time for Gardendale to rally. Carmichael. There's a bounding ball to second. Chapman throws over. Ball is misplayed. And Gunnar Wyatt will come to score. You know, you can't let them back in.
That one in.
Yep. Let's check out the replay here. Thanks to Jake. Here's our Jake is our replay guy.
Hey, Jake.
Jake holds the Jefferson County record for most nachos eaten in a young man's career.
Oh.
That's true, Dad.
I'd give you a run for your money on that. It got jalapenos on that or no? No jalapenos. Oh, geez.
I am not kidding. I guess we've been working these things for a couple of years now. And I'm saying like 90% of the games he's into nachos. That is a dedicated nacho man.
I like it. Oh, that's funny. That's great.
All right. Couple across the plate here. And Nash Barnes. Check that. You got Cohen Corbell, the third baseman, step into the plate. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Rockets trying to hit the gas here. It's a good pitch by Carmichael. There's Cohen Corbell, who also plays football. And that's not, oh, that'll be foul. But he hit that ball pretty good.
Quick.
But you can kind of tell by Cohen Corbell's stature that he could play some football. Throw over.
Nope.
Kind of close. But you don't want him stealing and letting the...
Oh.
I believe they got him, and they did. Carmichael with a nice move and throw to Slade Wilson. How big an out is that?
That's huge. Hear those comments down there.
Yeah, I like it. He held off, and he was right. It's 1-0. Jason Carmichael went 6, right, at McAdory?
I think so. I think so.
Cohen Corbell, a little late on that one. And he is down on strikes. Now 2 out in the inning. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Logan Swam. Again, Jackson Carmichael. That's a ball.
You see
He doesn't
those
need a
folks
pitch
in
clock,
center?
does he?
You see those folks in center field?
Yeah, sitting there
Is
by
that
there.
not the best seat in the house?
Oh, yeah.
I think that's where you go when you got kids. Let them play on the hill.
Yeah, you just let them roll down to the fence,
Roll,
get back
just
up,
roll over and over again.
go up and get a lemonade.
Up.
Bounder, right
back
back
at
to
him.
Carmichael. He will underhand toss over to first to Slade Wilson, but not before Gardendale Rockets plate 2. It's 7-2 going to the third on Jeff Coed TV.
As a teacher, people say you're teaching the student, but to be very honest, these students teach us a lot.
So someone asked earlier, do put my toothpick inside the feature or beside it?
For my class for civics, my goal is for them to be responsible citizens when they leave this classroom and to be well informed. And I would say that when they leave us and they move up to the 8th grade, and then when they leave us and move to the high school, I feel like we're sending our best.
I like how you're putting the detail into the canyon as well.
Teaching isn't an I, teaching is a we. So to be able to represent my school, to be able to represent my county, it is so exciting. It's an amazing journey.
Ms. Brooks is going to bring her level of expertise, and she pushes herself. She professionally develops. She wants to strengthen her skill set to meet an ever-changing student. So she knows that instructional practices are fluid based upon her current student, and it may change from class to class, it may change from year to year, but she's willing to adapt and adjust because she has a passion and a calling for what she does.
Realistically, when a student comes into a classroom for the school year, they see their teachers more than they see anyone else. When it comes to their home, those children are with us more throughout the week than they are with their families. And so you create a bond with these students as though they're like your children. They're my kids.
You do. I think you like them.
Oh, past third. Corbell couldn't handle it. And a leadoff single. So here comes Hueytown again, Becky Recky.
Cranking them up. Goodness.
Matthews, leadoff hitter. Grounded out in the first, but now he's 1 for 2. Following, you going to score that one for me? Because I'm leaving all that up to you. was it hit with that much force where it was be a
hot,
tough
but
play?
You know what? You're supposed to handle that ball.
I'm going to let you see me write
so
it down.
I'm thinking that's your job. Do your job.
Yep. Cam Roberts at the plate. Good ball player. Flew. Really drilled it to center field in his first at-bat. But Roberts was able to glove it. And the junior center fielder will look at an 0-2 from Hoover. He does it. Center field again, moving over. That's Cam Roberts.
Got it.
Catches on the run, moving as best he could towards second base to keep any advancement out of the picture. So, a couple flyouts to center field for Cam Roberts. And Caleb Banks, who started the rally on the bottom of the second inning with a single and then scored. And Parker Robinson now at the plate. As Green is at first base, looking at the 0-1. Throw over. Didn't even have to slide. Get back on Hueytown here. This is Ariza, my bad. Sweeping curveball missed. Connor Hoover is on the hill. He came in relief of Austin Webb. Cautious lead. There's a fly ball. Well hit. Left field. Twisting around. Camping under it.
Good deal.
Nice play by Trip Green. 2 outs. So the inning started pretty promising for Hueytown, but Hoover's worked his way back into it. Just a runner on first and 2 outs. I'm sure he would like to put a 0 up there in the top of the third. Let me check it again. That's Ariza at the plate now.
Well, he's got defense making a play, you know. That was the first catchable ball, I guess.
Yeah. That's high. Pretty good thought by Robinson. As Ariza steps in, he is 1 for 1 with an RBI and a run scored. Another throw over by the lefty. Good shot right there of the Venezuelan turn rocket. Gopher.
Gopher.
Up. Throw to first. They got him at second. Tag applied,
right,
and that's the end of the inning. And I know that Ryan Keedy loves getting that 0 up there for the first time. As we go to the bottom of the third inning, the guests of Hueytown leading 7-2 on Jeff Coed TV.
I love the kids. I mean, every day they are just so excited to learn.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
And they really teach me a lot. I mean, honestly, they are just so beautiful.
Oh, that's a beautiful arm.
Miss McNamara, she is an awesome teacher in the classroom. I think it basically starts with, with any great teacher, I think it starts with a love of kids. You know that right off the bat when you're talking with her and you go into her classroom and you see her interact with kids, that she loves kids, she's here for the kids.
And the biggest reward of teaching is to see a child come in who struggles with, conversation skills or struggles with being able to adapt to the classroom, and then seeing them just flourish.
And I don't think you can put a value on, having a person on your faculty of her quality.
I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna switch it up. You ready?
Very honored to be able to represent our school in this way, and just humbled that I get to be able to do this.
What's he seeing at class? Do you see?
Back here on Jeff Coed TV, Becky Recchi, along with Matt Coulter, bringing you baseball from Gardendale, trying to claw their way back into this one. Rockets fell behind 7-0, but they put up a pair in the bottom of the second, and I want close ball games. They're both Jefferson County schools, so I kind of want them both to win. Of course, that can't happen.
No.
But they tried 2 years ago.
They did.
I keep making that reference, but
Gardendale closed them out.
Yeah.
So it's just turn it around.
Back to the top of the order for Gardendale, Eli Matthews. This will be his second at-bat, having grounded out back in the first to start the game. To start their half. Fouled back. Where's your car?
Let me hear. Boom. There it was.
I pulled up and parked directly behind us, and then I got out there and I looked at it and I went, no. So I moved over there by our producers, our director, John Rockets, and I parked very close to his car so it would block me. Did you know I did that, Rocket? Between innings he told me to go move it. Fouled back. 1-2. I know I keep referencing this. Look at that. Look to my left. What is Jay Keating?
Nachos. I like them.
If you eat enough of that, you turn into a nacho.
I like it.
Oh,
Except
we
for the
have
jalapenos now.
Nah.
Jeez.
Do you do the jalapeno thing?
Absolutely.
Me either.
More
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I like the taste, but
Absolutely.
it just burns me up.
That's
so good
when you
for
just got to have another and another. Oh.
Line drive, back up the middle. Eli Matthews has a base hit. But the night before that game, I was in Tyler, Texas, as my daughter had won a journalism award out there.
Uh-oh.
And I thought, I can drive back. I'll catch a couple hours sleep. I'll be fine. What did Gardendale and Hueytown do to me? 17 innings.
17 innings. Thank you very much.
You know, I'm proud to be a part of it. I really am. That was just so cool. And it was and is a record. And I was looking up the record for high schools. That's the longest game in Alabama State high school history. The longest game in high school history. And I don't remember the teams. I can tell you where they played. Got the corner. In Hawaii. They went 25. That's almost 4 games. It's
Who
just
pitches?
crazy.
I mean,
I
goodness.
call somebody out of the stands, I guess. Sharply hit right at
They go
shortstop.
right at him.
Moore goes back to first
good block.
base. Yeah, you're right. Good stop by Slade Wilson. So, stepping up at the plate is Cam Roberts. He has taken some flashing signs from Ryan Keaty. He was very complimentary of you in pregame, by the way. You've known the Keatys for a long time, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. When they were part of the Mortimer Jordan gang, you know.
Yeah.
Pat coached there, and Ryan was played football, baseball.
Pat played, I think, 3 years in the majors.
I have his card.
Do you really?
I did. I asked for it. He, I think it was Ryan's senior year. They went to the farthest they've ever been in the playoffs up in Coleman, and we had a ball signed by the team, and Pat showed the team. You know, this is where the manager signs and all those different things. But we also got one of his cards, so it was a neat time.
What a neat time to play in the show. Roberts looking at a 3-1 delivery from Jackson Carmichael, who has gone the distance for Hueytown. And a pitch. That's hit straightaway center field. Drifting back is 6. Makes the catch. Tosses it back in. No one advances. And that will bring up Caleb Banks, the shortstop, the senior shortstop. Singleton scored. Back in the second. Matthews with the lead at first. Boy, that was a nifty curveball.
You know, when Ryan became the head coach, my family or my husband and I have been following him. You know, he was a good kid as a student, and he's done well here. Talking to him today, like, you know, is it your goal to have your seniors go to the next level? And he was like, I don't know if it's a goal, but it's something that you want to do if you can.
Yeah.
You know, help facilitate it. He said he had 12 to 13 kids that were playing in college now. So I think that's just real neat, kind of being the bridge to get them to that next level, you know, by giving them the skills or developing the skills, I guess.
Eli Matthews at first with 2 outs and a 1-2 offering from Caleb Banks, the shortstop. Curveball back up the middle, and that is through.
Oh, wow.
Base hit for Banks.
What a
Runners
stop.
at first and second. Matthews advances. Banks is now 2 for 2, both singles. There you see one of them. Gunnar Wyatt scored back in the second inning. And the big lefty, pinch hitter, has got an opportunity.
Nope. He's out. I think he may play football.
He certainly has the build for it.
I think so.
The lefty almost grazed his letters. Ball and no strikes. Jackson Carmichael continues on the hill. He'll check the runner. It's Matthews. Oh, call strike. That'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Carmichael gets a look from Jose Ariza. Shot right field and through. That's a base hit. Coming around to score easily is Eli Matthews. All right, Becky.
Coming him up. Yep. Turning around.
Yep. My baseball, so there's a hit, just a lefty poking it through the right side. Good piece of hitting. So Wyatt has scored and now driven in a run. And he is at first base. At second is Caleb Banks. That one's a big swing. Back over our head. It's Parker Robinson, the catcher. The senior catcher steps to the plate. Ground ball, third base. Vaughn, he's got an arm and he throws over and out. So, hey, here we go.
Coming up.
7-3. I always like it when you're within 4 or better. Because you like it.
Tickets will be sold at the door on the day of homecoming.
Love the energy. Great.
So I teach them how to record, how to video, how to edit, how to interview people. They're learning how to write for broadcast. They're learning how TV production works, how lights work, all the things that go into just putting on production. I mean, this is professional editing software that they're using and learning how to edit on. We have an opportunity for them to get credentialed so that they can say, hey, I am a professional at this. I can go out and get a job in this. And so that's really the biggest thing is like, if you want to do video, if this is a career path that you're interested in, I want to set them up for success.
All right, back as you can plainly see in Gardendale, Alabama. The visiting Golden Gophers from Hueytown are leading the Rockets by a score of 7-3. Hey, we're going to stay busy. Middle school championship for softball is this Friday at 3 o'clock. Pardon me for not knowing, but you going to come help me out? You do know?
This Friday?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm at a PE conference, so I don't get to come to that.
All right, step into the plate. Wow, that's a big curveball from the lefty. As Jose Ariza steps to the plate, he is 1 for 1, single and a sac fly RBI. Connor Hoover's a pretty quick worker, too. That one's high and outside, 2-1. He had a big cut, fouled it away, leaving the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Matt, how do they go about deciding which events to cover? Because there's so much going on.
You know, I think that's all up to our brain trust. John Huddleston, John Rocket, and Kenneth Smith. But you know what? I do know this. They try and get every team, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a sports basketball where they're going to try and get every team, boys and girls. And that's what we're doing in baseball, too.
That's a tall order.
Fly ball, center field. Cam Roberts really bright as tracks. 1 out. Now Jackson Carmichael, the Golden Gophers pitcher, who's given up 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. That's the line score. 7, 8, and 1, I should say. Carmichael singled and scored back in the first inning. He flew out to right field. And he's looking at a hitter's count of 2-0. Hoover out of a full windup. That's outside.
Nope.
Got a quick out. Now it's 3-0. I think he's taken. We'll see.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Got the call. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on for Hueytown. Chopper, left side. It just squeezed through. Banks got a glove on it. And now Trip Green will hold the runner to first with a throw back into the infield. Carmichael is 1-2 for 3.
Now batting, number 9.
And that'll bring up, here we see 6 again.
You have that he's walked twice.
This is a walk and a fly to right, I think.
Oh, okay.
Now, that was Carmichael. Yeah, he has a hit and a walk. Scored off the walk. Landon Pickens would be next. Out of the stretch now. Here comes Connor Hoover with the 0-1 pitch. Kind of feigned the bunt, but he didn't pull it back in time. So now Hoover gets ahead of the count. 0-2 to Noah 6. Shouldn't he have the number 6? Shouldn't that be his number? Ground ball, short, turning it is Matthews over to first. Not in time. Let's take a look how close it was. Not close at all. 6 got down the line, and as an outfielder, you would expect him to have some wheels, right?
I would. Especially in baseball. My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
375. No, yeah, in center field,
Yep.
375.
Oh,
Yep.
pickoff move good. Throw down to short. Did Banks get him? Indeed he did.
Oh.
Good inning defensively for the Rockets. They have now put up Rockets have held them to no runs in the last couple of innings. And they are coming to bat on Jeff Coed TV.
So it depends on, like, if I give them this.
Who has considered being a teacher?
I just want to say what an amazing profession this is.
So what is number 3?
This teacher cadet program is going to be big time.
My turn.
Well, I think the biggest incentive is the $10,000 in savings.
Did y'all hear that?
So for 9th and 10th grade, they'll be at Centerpoint High School getting experiences in the field, and then they'll also take some foundational courses to teach them how to deal with children. And then for 11th and 12th grade, they'll take their core classes at Centerpoint High School, but all of the teacher prep and the Blazer core classes, they will go to the campus just like a UAB student and take those classes there.
Students who are in the Teacher Academy in their 11th and 12th grade year will come to the UAB campus, and they will be taught by university professors.
147 equals to 100.
They will sit in classes with other university students, so not necessarily just students in the Teacher Academy.
So kids have the autonomy to they can use the base 10 blocks.
And the district's going to pay the dual enrollment, so that will save them about $10,000.
You will be a university student as well as a high school student at the same time and get the same experiences.
Home Rockets at the plate here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Gardendale trailing 7-3. Nash fouls that back and out of play. Barnes looking at an even count of 1-1. That was right down the middle. Strike two. Nash singled back in the second inning. Chop foul. Carmichael again. What do you think he threw Thursday? 80, 85 pitches in 6 innings? And
they took him out.
Yeah,
and
they
so
did.
It had to be that he had to, because he wasn't messing up. He had to.
No, he
limit.
was not messing up.
So
you are so right. Foul out of play. 2-2 remains to count.
I love their scoreboard. It tells the story. You can come out at any time and you can tell what the momentum of the game. I love it.
Ground ball to Bronson Moore. He gloves. He throws. Good strike over to Slade Wilson. And there's one quick down. Let's score him a 6-3. And we'll get to see Cohen Corbell struck out in his first at-bat. Jackson Carmichael. I love that look right there. Good shot. Curveball outside. Here's the 1-0. Caught the corner. He doesn't mind calling that, but he does it for both, right? Becky?
Consistent. I think we would have heard the crowd.
Yeah.
They're pretty vocal, you know.
Yeah, they can be. Oh. That pitch is just nasty. 1-2. Here's the third baseman. Not that far outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. What a pleasant afternoon. Perfect for what we're doing.
A little bit of breeze blowing. You can see the flag.
Yep.
Barely waving.
Just got a piece of that. Count still 2-2 with 1 out. Right-handed hitting sophomore Corbell. And the delivery from Carmichael. Ooh.
Good
nice
work on
stop
that
by
catcher.
Ariza.
Oh, yes. He's good.
Yeah, I like everything about his game. I remember picking him up last year and doing a game with him. I said, now that's a catcher. And that's a pitcher.
Goodness.
Down on strikes goes Corbell. And Logan Swam, the right fielder, will step up.
Now batting, number 16, Logan Swam.
Carmichael pitching another terrific game, and every once in a while it just seems like he finds another motor, right?
I was just thinking, the deeper we go in this game, the more he becomes,
right?
I guess smoother or more energized, or it just keeps looking different, but better.
Swam. Oh, he takes a strike on the outside corner. Swam grounded back to the pitcher.
Oof.
Almost chalked the line. It's foul. A little behind that one. But not a bad thought. Here comes the 1-2. There's the corner with the curveball. Great pitch by Jackson Carmichael. As we have completed 4 It's 7-3 Hueytown on Jeffco Ed TV.
Welcome. We are Hueytown High. Every day is a great day to be a Golden Gopher. We are Jeffco Ed Strong.
Where the visitors from Hueytown are leading this thing 7-3. And they are coming to bat here in the top of the 5th inning. Landon Pickens will stroll to the plate.
When you played, did you guys have walk-up songs?
No, they didn't even have radio.
No. We didn't either have to sing it.
No. But that's actually kind of how I got my start. They would let some of the players that just love the game. Here's the pitch. That's a ball from Hoover. They would let us get in the press box, and we could call the little league games.
Oh, okay.
Now, we didn't call it like we're doing play-by-play. Ground ball, Matthews gloves, throws to Barnes, 1 out. But, you know, all we would do is just say now batting, Becky Recchi.
Oh, that's at least you got to say something.
It was a start.
Maybe that was the beginning. Even travel ball now, they have programs where it's automated.
They have like AI announcers?
Well, no, they like your walk-up songs. They've got a whole program for it now.
That is belted foul. Hit the batting cage down the left field line. It's 3:15, as Becky mentioned, 375 to center, and it's 3:15 to right. There is a fly ball, center field. Roberts loves it, 2 down.
You know, the field at our softball field was 200 feet on left.
Isn't that standard?
Mm-hmm. Well, yes. But that's such a difference. You know, 200 in softball, 315, 375 in baseball. That's quite a distance to cover.
Go to Slade Wilson, who is due up and away. He has a couple of Ks to his credit. Senior first baseman. Now looking at a 2-0 pitch from Hoover. Fouled that one back. Here's the 2-1. Lifted in the right field. Will it drop? Yes, it will. Wilson has his first hit. Makes a short turn at first. And so with 2 out, Wilson aboard. We'll bring up Zane Barnes, who has a hit and a walk.
Now batting, number 1, Zane Barnes.
Wilson was due, so I think he went hitless the other night. Now Barnes at the plate. Short lead by Wilson. Curveball. Just never really looked like Zane Barnes was comfortable with that pitch, did it?
You know, he's got those pink gloves on, too. You know, we talked about that on
breast
Thursday.
Cancer. Way to go. Way to go, Zane.
Yeah.
Tried to catch the corner with a curveball. That's pretty good movement on it.
It is neat to see back here because you can actually actually see the movement of the ball. That's kind of fun.
Here comes the 1-1 from Hoover. Low. That's an effort by Robinson to frame. I just don't think that was going to happen. All right,
you framed as a catcher?
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
I wasn't taught it.
Oh, really?
Didn't know anything about it.
Oh.
You know, I told you that story.
Yeah.
Self-made. But I learned
for you.
it. I learned it at a softball clinic, and I was able to teach my catchers how to frame, but I thought it was most amazing thing.
Well, you know what amazes me is how many times they do it and get away with it. When it really is a ball. I mean, if it's close,
yeah,
you're going to frame it. It's way outside, like we talked about an inning ago. It's not going to do anything with it. There's a strike. Good call for Connor Hoover. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Wilson is at first. There's a little looper left field. Boy, did he have him played well and comes on and makes the running catch, Trip Green. I didn't realize he was that shallow.
You know, they all seem to have moved in
Yeah.
in the last couple of innings. So maybe that was an adjustment Coach had him do.
7-3 Hueytown on Jeffco Ed TV.
This is Gardendale High School, where it's always a great day to be a Rocket. The Gardendale Rockets are Jeffco Ed strong.
Campus here in Gardendale, and while we've been here several times, I had never noticed that really large courtyard. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
With the red brick building? And I'm a big fan of courtyards.
It's a thing.
It is a thing.
At some schools, they even allow the students at lunch to go and eat outside if they want.
You know, I think they did that back, way back in my day. But don't you remember when you were in elementary school how cool it was when your teachers say, okay, we're going to have class outside? In other words, y'all are going to play.
Yes.
And I'm going to sit over here and read a book.
I loved outside. Still do.
Yep.
Kind of a fan of it.
Eli Matthews, the leadoff hitter, will lead off the bottom half of the 5th inning. Again, nice work by Jackson Carmichael.
You know, a couple of weeks ago when it snowed, I contacted some of my friends that are still teaching, and I said, tell me you are taking your kids outside in the snow.
Well, I hope they all said yes. At fair or foul? Foul.
Good read.
Pretty close.
That's it. That's for the angle, you know. He's got the angle up here. I'm like, but he's standing right on it. The blue is, so. And the fans didn't argue the call, so they must have seen it that way, too.
Ryan's standing right there, too, and he had no beef about it.
You know.
Matthews now looking at a full count. We're kind of cruising along, aren't we, Rebecca?
We are. Scoreboard tells it, though, how it started, kind of a low, and then it's balanced out.
Foul back.
But
yeah, it really has, because 7, 8, 9 of the runs were scored in the first 2 innings.
That's right.
Just 1 since. Matthews with another payoff pitch from Carmichael. Boy, that was kind of close to take, but he did, and he got the call. So the Rockets are trying to rally. Trip Green, left fielder. Step to the plate. I like the chant coming from Gardendale.
Yeah, picking it up. A little momentum shift. Let's see if they have it.
He'll give you that corner. That was a strike, though. It's not like he really gave anybody the corner. He's been calling it all afternoon. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He bunts, foul. That was an old-fashioned drag bunt, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know. That's a different style that than I've seen. Not that I've seen all the styles, so.
Well, I think that Green's glad it went foul because he bunted it too hard, right?
It was smoking.
Here comes the 0-2 from Carmichael. Fly ball, center field. 6 had him played perfectly. And there's an out. That'll bring up Cam Roberts, who was flying to center twice. He's a center fielder and a junior. Gardendale's got a few seniors as well. They have 5, so over half their lineup. Hueytown 7 on the field.
You know, Coach.
Corner inside.
Kitty was saying that it was like one is coming back as a starter, but everybody else has been waiting, and this is their year. I guess they had a big senior class last year.
In the right field, had him played perfectly. Christian Kelly makes the catch. Couple out now. That'll bring up Caleb Banks, who had a single back in the second inning and scored. There's a good look at Banks, the shortstop. That ball is outside. Got away from Ariza, but nobody took off. That's Eli Matthews at first. There's a shot, left field, base hit for Banks. So, rally time for the Rockets. They got runners at first and second, but there are 2 outs. It's a couple of hits for Banks now. Moving to second, Eli Matthews. Gunnar Wyatt to the plate. He is your designated hitter. Turnaround throw into right field. Matthews takes off. They're going to try and advance to second. Both are safe. Boy, very skilled base running, because I really didn't think that Banks was going to come from first to second. But he did. He was safe.
And he was risky.
Boy, look what a big hit will do here. Smacked right back to Carmichael, who snagged it.
Oh, my.
That was more defense than trying. That was self-preservation, wasn't it? Look at this again.
Goodness. I don't even know if I want to. Oh, goodness me.
Wow. Best defensive play of the night belongs to Jackson Carmichael here on Jeff Go Ahead TV.
Got my heart rate up.
A big congratulations to the Gardendale Rockets as they won both the team title and the individual low medalist at the Jeff Goed Golf Tournament Monday at Woodward Golf Club in Bessemer. We at Jeff Goed TV were proud to broadcast for the first time ever live golf coverage that included 7 teams of boys and girls and 65 plus players all battling for the title. And boy, did we have a great round to showcase. Both the team and the individual competitions went into a playoff. Gardendale's Michael Tripp Collins sticking this approach shot on the 3rd playoff hole to give the Gardendale Rockets the team win over Corner. And the Rockets' William Osborne claimed the individual title, sticking this iron close on the 1st playoff hole to go on and win the overall medalist. If that last name sounds a little familiar, it's because his dad is our own Jeff Goed TV's Chris Osborne, who called the match. A big thanks to all who helped produce and organize the tournament, and once again, congratulations to William Osborne and the rest of the Gardendale Rockets as they win the Jeff Goed Golf Tournament.
Well, especially since our own Jeff Goed TV on-air personality had his son winning. I don't know if that might make me nervous if I was calling the game.
Would make me so nervous. Yes.
That is belted down the left field line. That's going to be at least 2. It bounces to the wall. That's Bronson Moore with a leadoff double, and Hueytown's going to try and add to their 4-run lead. Man, he just ripped. He jumped all over that one.
He did. Nice little shot there. Just inside the line. It was great.
Boy, I bet his eyes got big. You ever see one like that and you just go, oh, please, stay where you're going. Come on.
You can pray them. Pray balls to go in certain directions.
Wow.
Oh, look
all
at
right,
that bunt.
they're going to bunt over first baseman Barnes. Fields throws to the covering Matthews,
right,
but advances the runner. You're liking that, aren't you?
I do. I do indeed. I like a variety. That's a nice variety.
All right, stepping in, Ariza, the senior catcher. Big sweeping curveball from the lefty and misses.
Did you ever bunt?
Yeah, I could bunt. I mean, that's back in the day, particularly when I got in a more elevated state. I mean, coaches could really teach you how to bunt. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You catch the ball with your bat, right?
Got it. I think it's just a real neat skill to get to teach
and
to learn. It's just something.
It's not being done much anymore. You see major leaguers that can't bunt. And they're hitting 200.
I know. Need to learn how to bunt.
Ariza has a single and scored and also an RBI sac fly back in the 2nd inning. He's sitting on a 3-0. That's low.
Oh.
All right, Hueytown is at it again. Runners at the corners. 1 out. Yep.
Oh, phew. After that catch, I'm telling you. God. The slow motion.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It's a
the
great
replay was
replay.
Incredible.
That's our man, Nacho Man.
No. Well, Nacho Man did it upright.
Arias is at first. Moore is at third. Hueytown trying to add more with 1 out. That ball is low, 1-0. Nice little rhythmic clapping going on there. Throw over. Fielded cleanly by Nash Barnes. And back to Connor Hoover, who came in relief of Austin Webb and has done a nice job.
Oh, he has.
Out of the stretch. Kicks and fires.
Oh, hot.
That ball's hit perfectly. The turn by Banks over to first. Pitcher's best friend. That's a double play. And we will go to the 6th inning on Jeff Coed TV. The bottom of the 6th.
As a teacher, people say you're teaching the student. But to be very honest, these students teach us a lot.
So someone asked earlier, do put my toothpick inside the feature or beside it?
For my class for civics, my goal is for them to be responsible citizens when they leave this classroom and to be well informed. And I would say that when they leave us and they move up to the 8th grade, and then when they leave us and move to the high school, I feel like we're sending our best. I like how you're putting the detail into the canyon as well. Teaching isn't an I, teaching is a we. So to be able to represent my school, to be able to represent my county, it is so exciting. It's an amazing journey.
Ms. Brooks is going to bring her level of expertise, and she pushes herself. She professionally develops. She wants to strengthen her skill set to meet an ever-changing student. So she knows that instructional practices are fluid based upon her current student, and it may change from class to class, it may change from year to year, but she's willing to adapt and adjust because she has a passion and a calling for what she does.
Realistically, when a student comes into a classroom for the school year, they see their teachers more than they see anyone else. When it comes to their home, those children are with us more throughout the week than they are with their families. And so you create a bond with these students as though they're like your children. They're my kids.
Bottom of the 6th we go. Gophers up 7-3, I should say. Rockets need to get a crooked number. At least 2, 3.
Yep.
I hesitate.
Never heard that.
I hesitate. Well, that's just broadcasters trying to pick up.
I like it.
You know what we do? We just steal from
words.
everybody. We steal. That sounded good. Did you hear what Jack Buck said the other night on Major League Baseball? Okay, I like that. It's now mine.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm just giving you a for
I got
instance.
you. Now, I've learned a word listening to these folks that are broadcasters, and they use the word trickeration. I like that word.
I don't use that word. That's just one
you
of
don't
those.
Like it?
No.
No.
You don't like it either?
No, I do like it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Use some trickeration. I think
stepping on your catchers, man.
I just heard it and started using it in my PE class. And I'm like, I like this word. That's fun.
Yeah, it seems like every 6 or 7 years, somebody, Mr. Vocabulary, just throws out new words. Oh, here we can use it. I'd never heard trickeration until like 10, 12 years ago.
Sounds fun.
And now, instead of a first down, we're going football. It's the line to gain. Hello. Wasn't first down okay?
First down. I like first down.
Okay, good. We're going to agree on.
We'll agree on that. First down.
No trickeration on that.
No trickeration.
All right. Strikeout in a hurry. I think Jackson Carmichael is as good a pitcher as we've seen this year. And now we've seen him twice, and he pretty much he does the same thing. He got the K on Parker Robinson, and now the first baseman Nash Barnes will step up. Fastball in. Jackson Carmichael. That's down 2. It's 2-0. To the sophomore, Barnes. He is 1 for 2, hitting the ground out, base hit. That one was not low. That one was a strike. It's 2-1. Just a little bit low. Carmichael wanted that one, too. I think you could see a little frustration. Here comes the 3-1 pitch to Nash Barnes. Oh, he just missed low with that one, and Barnes is aboard. That'll bring up sophomore third baseman Cohen Corbell. He has been rung up twice. All right. Rockets trying to fight their way back in it, but they're running out of outs. Corbell. Boy, he wanted that one. Just kind of checked off the end of the bat. Jackson Carmichael has gone the distance for Hueytown. There's a ball. We've seen this battery a lot over the last 5 days. Carmichael throwing to Jose Ariza. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. I believe that's going to make it to the dugout. Out of play, 1-2.
As a catcher, were there certain pitchers you preferred catching?
Oh,
or
yeah.
You just liked them all?
I like to catch. I'm like you. I just love to catch. But I had this one guy that could just throw it like a BB. But he was wild. To third, to second, not in time. Boy, nice stab over there by Slade Wilson. But he was wild, and I would come out of those games, and I would have knuckle burns. You know how it is. And, you'd have bruises on your chest from blocking his pitches. But he was a great pitcher. He'd walk the bases full and strike out 3. One of those guys. You know those. You know those type. All right. Stepping up is Swam, the right fielder. Swings through that one. Might have gotten a piece of it.
I like to see the catcher and the pitcher go talk. I like it.
Okay. What are you going to guess they were talking about?
Probably not nachos.
Zing. Becky Recchi, ladies and gentlemen. She'll be at Stardome tomorrow night.
Yeah.
0-1.
Did you get to call pitches?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. So it didn't matter with that guy. Because it was pretty much heat every time. Ground ball, short, 2 hops, more. Over to second to Chapman. And there is the 6-4 putout. And we go to the last inning, the top of the 7th. As you see on our Jeffco Ed scoreboard, Gophers are leading at 7-3.
Tickets will be sold at the door on the day of homecoming.
Love the energy. Great.
So I teach them how to record, how to video, how to edit, how to interview people. They're learning how to write for broadcast. They're learning how TV production works, how lights work, all the things that go into just putting on production. I mean, this is professional editing software that they're using and learning how to edit on. We have an opportunity for them to get credentialed so that they can say, hey, I am a professional at this. I can go out and get a job in this. And so that's really the biggest thing is like, if you want to do video, if this is a career path that you're interested in, I want to set them up for success.
Back to the sounds of Leonard Skinner. As we go to the top of the 7th. Gophers are up, and they're leading by 4. Line score for the visitors is 7-11-2, while the homestanding Rockets 3-7-1. Yeah, I know what Billy Chandler wants. He would like to somehow manufacture and get one more run. You always, in my opinion, Becky, and you're the
Just
expert,
one
you're
more.
the coach, you want to be a grand slam, more than a grand slam away. That's this ground ball right back to Hoover. He flips over to Barnes. One out in a hurry. So 6 with a ground out. And Landon Pickens is a designated hitter, just a sophomore. With a hit in 2 at-bats, he walked the other one. Left-hander. Big curveball. He takes it the other way towards short. Banks to Barnes. 2 quick outs. Man, this inning, this frame, top of the 7th, is really boogieing. Christian Kelly, who's 1 for 2, I believe, had a sack RBI way back in the first inning.
Whoa.
He's going to lift this one to center, shaded right. Cam Roberts over. Wow. What is it, about 8
Quick.
pitches? That was
Less than
no sleeping on that
5
one.
minutes. That's crazy.
All right, we will go
Great.
to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's time for the Rockets to climb back in this one. They trail 7-3 on Jeff Coed TV.
You can get jobs, you can do side jobs, you can make money doing this, and you can make some good money. There's not a lot of people that know how to do this and do it well.
This academy is a real life experience of what goes on in the shops. They will understand how cars are constructed, how they're put together. They will understand how to take them apart, put them back together. They'll understand basic hand tools, the difference in collision repair tools versus mechanic tools.
What sparked my interest is I always had a thing for like painting cars. And when I heard about this class, my 9th grade year, I decided to take a class, and ever since then I liked it.
Did they paint your car?
I painted my dad's truck one time.
Awesome.
You could kind of not donate it for them to keep, but you could offer a vehicle.
Okay.
And they painted it for him, so at a reduced cost. But yeah.
Well, that's
sure
cool.
did. Chevy truck.
You know, back in my day, when you would take something like that, like a mechanical skill or something like that, we had back then you call them trade schools.
Oh,
and you would
yes.
go the first part of the day to your actual school, but then you had to go off campus if you were going to learn to be a welder or paint cars, work on cars. But now they have them inside their own high school.
It's
They don't have to
crazy.
travel. Ow, he just beamed him.
Ouch. He's walking.
Hey, get a runner on, right? Get the
This is
rally
perfect.
started.
That's right. You know, they used to have here at Gardendale, it was called Rogers Vocational.
Okay.
And we would bus, if you wanted to do a vocational skill, you would bus here for the last part of the day. But now every school has their own. You're
Yeah, they
exactly
do.
right.
What about that school they built over there next to Fultondale? They wouldn't even let me in the door. I'm not smart enough to open the door.
No, I wouldn't belong in this school.
Here's the 0-1 delivery. Carmichael,
Oh.
ground ball, right
Innocent gap,
side.
baby.
Chapman grabs it, throws to first. Wilson in time. Runner advances, but now there's 1 out, just 2 left for the Rockets. Both these teams are undefeated in area play. This is their first meeting of the year. And it's a 4-3, and Cam Roberts will step up. And I don't know if I'd be surprised or not if he hit a fly ball to center. He's done it 3 times. That's a lot of flies to center.
They have a pitching change. Hueytown does.
Oh, they probably went to Vaughn, and I didn't catch it. He's the third
I'm
baseman
just
that
looking, I'm
comes
like,
over.
That's not
Yeah.
Carmichael.
That's Will Vaughn. And this is the same thing they did at McAdory.
They did.
Hey, turnabout's fair play, right?
That's just now they got to adjust to a new pitcher.
And Billy Chandler, head coach for Hueytown, he says he's just a grinder, you know. Whoa.
Ooh.
That was indeed a fastball.
Very
1-1.
fast. What did he say, 83, 84? Well, no,
Yeah.
that was Carmichael.
I think they both throw in the mid-80s.
probably
That's what
similar.
the coach has said, right? I'm assuming that Carmichael, with his bat, he's going to stay in the lineup just in case. But is that Jackson at third? I would think so. At the plate, facing a 2-1 count, is Cam Roberts. Fly ball down the right field line, giving chase, and making a nice running catch is Slade Wilson. Runner, alertly, will tag and go to third. That's Matthews. And Gardendale is down to their last hitter unless he reaches. Caleb Banks already has a couple of singles in this one. Would like another one here. He's the senior shortstop and a good one. First offering from Vaughn. It's popped up, back out of play. 0-1. Carmichael took his time between pitches here. Nice backhanded stop by Ariza. Evens the count at 1-1 with 2 outs. 7-3, Golden Gophers lead the Rockets at Gardendale. Vaughn delivers low. He is not as quick on the hill as Carmichael.
Oh, no.
But he's getting the job done. He already has 2 outs. There's a runner at third, but Rockets need a 4 spot. Ground ball, shortstop. Nice backhand.
Nice
Bronson
backhand.
Moore over to Wilson.
Run
Not in
safe.
time.
Run scored.
And an RBI. Very nice. All right. That'll bring up Gunnar Wyatt, the designated hitter. Eli Matthews scored. And here's the big lefty, Gunnar Wyatt.
He's the one that put it right at Carmichael.
Yeah, that was pretty scary just a couple innings ago.
It was.
I mean, he just.
What a beast of a
There's
ball. Oh, it's down.
opposite field hit. Wyatt
Woo.
pushes Banks to second. Back-to-back hits. The Rockets are staying alive. And now Ryan Keaty wants to have a chat with Parker Robinson. Keaty ended up playing at UAB. He played in the Cubs and I think in the Marlins organization.
Mm-hmm. I think I read 3 years.
Yep.
He was in those.
You know, the guys that I know in my life that were really outstanding ball players, you know, they get drafted. He was in the 16th round. That's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
But they just say there comes a point when you just don't want to ride the buses in AA anymore. And you can look above you. Let's say you're a shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
You look above you, and they've got a really good shortstop at the club, at the top level, another really good backup, and then there's a couple of others in front of you at AAA. Sometimes you just see the writing on the wall. Me, I would have ridden those buses for $1,100 a month.
I would have, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, the catcher Robinson, 0-2. Let's see if Vaughn can lock this up. Got the call. Strike 3. The Golden Gophers are going to win this one at Hueytown by a score of 7-4 as Gardendale. Here's a strike. A little bit of a frame there, wasn't it?
Goodness. I hate that.
So how'd you like that, Rebecca?
I was ready for him to get a little bit closer. I mean, that they changed after the second inning or the third inning on. Things were changing.
Yep.
God.
You know, I don't know if we give away game balls or not, but I would certainly have to consider Jackson Carmichael the pitcher.
I think so, just for that catch. But
You so
good. I mean, I won't forget that catch. If
No,
hadn't caught it, there
that'll
would've been
stick with
some
me.
Damage. It was tough.
Players exchanging handshakes. 7-4 win. We're going to bring Coach Chandler over here in just a second. Okay. I was just taking directions from the man to my left, and I just said, okay, on the air. Okay, I got you, Rocket. Well, what'd you think? Pretty good ball game, even though, Hueytown really jumped into control early, right?
Yes, there was some miscues. I'm sure that are frustrating on the coach's part to the beginning, but then it turned around. I hate that they turned the scoreboard off already because I liked looking at it.
Me too.
Third inning on, it was tight. Up until that last batter, it could have changed. So I like good games. Those are fun.
All right. I believe we've got Billy Chandler online here. Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win. Thank you for not taking us into extra innings, which you tend to do. And, that monkey was off your back Thursday, and you just tossed him to the side of the road. Jeff Coed TV.
We're glad to get a win, that's for sure. Gardendale's a good ball club. Their record's a little down this year from what they're used to, but he's still got a good ball club, and they fight hard, and they play the right way.
What did give me a comment or two. We talked about him on Thursday, but what about Jackson Carmichael? There's no question he's your ace, but you pitched I know you know this. You pitched the same way you did at McAdory. He went 6, Vaughn closed.
Yeah, he threw 5 tonight. He threw 1 less tonight.
Okay.
But he threw so many on Thursday, I didn't really want him to throw as many as he did tonight as he did Thursday. So we came with Vaughn a little quicker, and Vaughn got it done.
Are you a big pitch count guy?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good for the game. We keep our guys, try to keep them below 100 most of the time once we get to the part of the season. But in an area game or a playoff game, we might extend it a little farther.
All right. What's up next for you?
We got Jasper on Friday and Mountain Brook on Monday, and that'll close our regular season.
How'd you feel about your overall play other than talking about Carmichael?
I thought we were solid defensively. We hit the ball good the first couple innings and then kind of stopped hitting it. Their relief pitcher did a good job, and we had 1 or 2 times to score on them. But we didn't get the job done.
Becky, you got a question?
I do. Coach, give me your thoughts when that ball shot up to Carmichael.
Say that again now. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
The shot to Carmichael, did that put a little scare on you?
Oh, no doubt. It happened so quick, I didn't have time to get scared. It was one of them deals where it was in his glove before I even knew what had happened.
Well, you watched the replay.
And that kid that hit Gunnar Wyatt, he's a really good kid, and he had a great day today, and so did Caleb Banks.
Those
2 guys were tough to get out today.
Yeah, Wyatt
didn't get him out.
Yeah,
so that one time.
Yeah, Wyatt had several hits, so did Banks. Middle of your order served you well. Hey, you didn't go 17 either, so thank you, Coach.
Yeah, that'll help y'all out and help me out too.
Appreciate that.
It did.
Appreciate
We're home in time for supper.
There you
thank
go.
you, Billy. We'll see you later in the year.
Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Okay, absolutely. What a good guy. He was a part of that Hueytown baseball program when Rick Patterson was around. He was with Rick for 600 of his 893 wins. So
that's a lot.
I think Billy Chandler's got it going on in Hueytown. They'll go to 21-13. Gardendale will drop to 13-20. And we will be back Thursday night. Is that right, guys? Thursday night? There's Thursday and then Friday? All right. There we go. Friday. Middle school. That's yet to be determined, but we are determined to do that and bring that game to you. All right. We're going to say so long from Gardendale High School in Jefferson County. Becca, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Appreciate it.
We will see you down the line as well. Once again, the final score from Gardendale. The Hueytown Golden Gophers win it by a score of 7-4, and we will bid you a good afternoon from Jeff Go Ed TV.